Hey everyone and welcome. Good morning. My name is To Batista. I'm a research analyst at GSR, and today I'm going to talk about how we're going to bring stablecoins to the mainstream. So when I think of crypto, I really think at its core, it's a coordination mechanism, right? Whether that's compute, whether that's money, community, or even memes. Crypto superpower is really its unparalleled power in coordinating all these resources worldwide. However, its decentralized nature actually deters a lot of traditional users who are far more accustomed to human trust or intermediaries to facilitate their transactions. There's a good quote that says, crypto is great at distribution but has no power, whereas AI has power but no distribution. And I think these mechanics are very similar with crypto and Telegram. Telegram obviously has 900 million monthly active users. Its ability to kind of capture and harness virality is very, very similar to what we see in crypto. That said, only a small fraction of these monthly active users are daily active users, meaning like the retention is actually quite low in comparison to Facebook or Twitter, where users are going on every single day and returning day after day. So what we think Ton has a great opportunity to do is combine kind of crypto's coordination mechanism with Telegram's already powerful network effects. Right, so if we look at 2024 adoption metrics, so outside of the US and Russia, Telegram's main markets are India, Russia, Indonesia, India, Brazil. And then looking at crypto value sent by country in the past year, the US is a bit of an outlier here through the ETF and financial instrument products. But all of these countries show up on both of these lists. So there's a great synergy between Telegram users and crypto that's being sent worldwide. So when you take a population in these emerging markets who have a high fluency for, again, these kind of blossoming technologies, we think there's a lot of room for synergy. So this is a great study from Chain Analysis looking at crypto adoption and specifically crypto penetration by country. And if you notice, 8 out of the top 11 countries on this list are also on Telegram's top 10 monthly active users. So we really think, again, like this just kind of belabors the point that a lot of these countries are very adoptive for both these technologies. If you look actually at like the DEX ranking as well, so the normal user journey for a lot of crypto users is I'll import $50 onto Binance, I'll buy Bitcoin, and that's kind of the extent. Whereas now we're really seeing users are going on chain, they're using DeFi, they're using social apps, and stablecoins obviously sit right in the middle of this. And yeah, so stablecoins again, like outside of DeFi and outside of speculation, are really moving from just a tool for crypto traders to a cornerstone of this modern global financial system. Here's another great study from Nick Carter about kind of emerging market stablecoin activity. And what we see is of the respondents who have used crypto, 95% of them think that their stablecoin usage will either stay the same or increase year over year. Similarly, the majority of these users have actually over 10% of their net worth in stablecoins. So the trend here is like quite clear. You have more users who are using stablecoins as digital dollars, right? They're using DEXs, they're using wallets as kind of like their quasi-bank account. They're using stablecoins as almost an inflation hedge. You see this very much in Nigeria where inflation's gone rampant. They want some access to the US dollar. So that said, stablecoin competition's a little bit lackluster. Tether obviously is all over the competition here. They have 70% of DEX market share. You even see Tron is consistently number 1 or number 2 in stablecoin volumes and stablecoin transfers because they were earmarked very early on by Binance to help integrate. And so again, we see stablecoins have massive network effects, and we think that Telegram and specifically Ton can really like tap into these to grow through these countries. And so from the builder side, it's kind of long been held that stablecoins are a tricky investment because they're very hard to bootstrap, and they don't often have kind of the venture-style exits that we see in infrastructure and other applications. That said, 2024 has kind of rebuked this thesis. Tether obviously had another massive year. I think they had $2.5 billion in profit just this quarter alone. Stripe just a couple weeks ago announced a $1 billion acquisition of a stablecoin company, Bridge. And even on Ton, we see the stables are almost at $1 billion, right? The chart's up and to the right, it continues to grow. And so here, the trend is quite clear as well. Peer-to-peer payments are a $1 trillion plus market. We only see that growing. We expect this to be $10 trillion in the coming years. And stablecoins are really one of the few products also in crypto with true product market fit. They're unequivocally better than traditional incumbents. Their traditional incumbents are, they started 30 years ago using the same internet rails. Even fintech right now kind of just use a front-end UX wrapper. PayPal, settles all their payments through ACH. Blockchain-based payments are unequivocally better. They're cheaper, they're faster, they're guaranteed through cryptographic security. And so again, we think Ton not only can sit at the forefront within these users, but just overall provide a better UI and UX. That said, stablecoins, we think to win, you have to build a moat in multiple layers of the stack. That's why you're seeing like Circles really leaning into interoperability on chain. That's why you're seeing Athena is doing a great job with SEX and DEX integrations and building infra around that. It's even why you saw Stripe, a Web2 company, spend $1 billion to acquire a bridge. So all that to say is, stablecoins, we think, I think the salient point here is that user behavior is actually quite stubborn, right? So many users, when their first entry into crypto, are still using the same MetaMask wallet from several years ago. They're still using Binance Smart Chain as kind of like their quasi-bank account, even with far more innovative solutions out there. So we think, again, if Ton can own this first touch point, it can be the focal point for all of a user's crypto journey. And to win in crypto, you do need to win the users, and we think Ton can win the users. And they can win the users through stablecoins. Here we have a blossoming population of very crypto-savvy users and countries with high stablecoin adoption that already have Telegram on their phone. With the right infrastructure in place, we really do think that Ton can win stablecoins. So if you're building this space, please reach out to me, reach out to anybody at GSR. We'd love to help. We're extremely excited about the opportunity, both in stablecoins, but Ton especially. For far too long have payments derived trust through humans and through other financial intermediaries. It's time to solve this through Ton. Thank you.